Your day began with clouds. Overcast was around. There was some rain. As we've gone through the day, those overcast clouds have evolved into these cumulus that you see. A lot of those will start going away as the sun goes down, setting the stage for a clearer night tonight. We're going to give you the reason why you need to maybe look up coming up in just a few minutes here. So with that in mind, it's hiding behind the N. Just saw it there. An isolated thunder shower there in Boyle County. That one is likely going to be drifting off to the northeast. Like there's also one right just south of the Kentucky River there, moving toward I-75 in Madison County, so just north of Richmond. So you may see a similar setup tomorrow where there's little itty bitty clouds have just enough oomph to them that they make some rain. Nothing like what we saw yesterday. Boy, that was a soaking rain. Look at these numbers. From the Kentucky Mesonet, it's kymesonet.org if you want to find it on the internet. Moorhead, Owingsville, West Liberty, Paintsville, Jackson. Look at Boonville at 2.3. These are all over 1 inch amounts. Richmond was 1.5 inches. Somerset, 1.5 inches. Liberty had 2 inches of rain. And how much less we saw as you got north of I-64. So Saturday, the mugginess is going to end up holding pretty tough for us for one more day. On Sunday, we get a break from the humidity. Stays warm, but just more comfortable outside. CRISTOBAL, it's going to bring us some rain. It looks like by Wednesday, it'll be threatening the coastal areas of Louisiana. It looks like Sunday. We'll talk about that coming up. So for us, the rain is heading off to the east and away during the day. Today, bigger storms dropping down through the Mississippi Valley. They're headed almost due south. We've cleared things out pretty nicely. Now, front, you see sitting up there to the north. As it comes toward us tomorrow, what's going to happen is it'll bring some clouds. It'll be a pretty nice night. There'll be some fog around in the morning. An isolated thunder shower is a chance. Just about all of us will stay dry tomorrow. But you see there's at least one being painted here on the future track. Then we get past it. Drier air takes hold from the north for Sunday. Meanwhile, CRISTOBAL comes in as looks like a top-end tropical storm. We'll talk about that again in just a second. Low and mid-80s, it is muggy out there. I mean, it is really humid. 82 in Richmond and Somerset, 82 in Liberty, 85 coming out of Lawrenceburg. It's 86 in Cynthiana. Bluegrass Airport, after a high today of 85, we sit at 84. That dew point flirting with 70. Yeah, it's pretty sticky out there. CRISTOBAL is now back to being a tropical storm. It is sitting 590 miles south of New Orleans. It is back over the waters of the Gulf of Mexico with a 40-mile-per-hour wind. Pressure's up a little bit. It is now accelerating to the north at 13, and there you see the position of it as we continue through the weekend. It makes a beeline towards southern Louisiana. At this point, headed toward the mouth of the Mississippi River or closer to New Orleans. Top-end tropical storm likely, maybe makes hurricane status, not likely though. Then comes up the Mississippi River Valley and eventually becomes a rainmaker. Now, why do you need to look up tonight? They launched from Cape Canaveral a couple of days ago the Starlink satellites again from SpaceX. That's a constellation, a whole bunch of them that you see. Now, there are 60 of them. You may not see all 60, which is why your actual results may vary, but starting at 9:37 tonight, the full moon that's out there may obscure some of the sight, and also it's not a great pass of the space station, but right after the Starlink satellites, the space station goes by too in the western sky. For tonight, partly cloudy, patchy fog will drop down to the upper 60s. Tomorrow, partly sunny, a very isolated shower. Again, just about all of us stay dry. It's a muggy day, upper 80s, mid 80s, less humid Sunday and Monday. Tuesday gets hot. CRISTOBAL could rain on us on Wednesday, Kevin. Yeah,